is the Crane building. They manufactured, they made plumbing and furnaces and that. It was built in 1913. Franklin Giles bought it in around 2000, and they converted it according to the Illinois Preservation. So the people that bought in here got tax abatement, which was a good thing. But they redid all the exterior, maintained the facade. They had to replace some of it. There's a restaurant on the first floor, and this is the entrance for the residences. There's only 35 units in the whole building.
Really?
Well, one of the people in the building is in the art business, and so she was able to get a photographer to come and take architecturally interesting pictures of the building. So every floor we have a different picture, and they rotate them about every 6 months, which is kind of nice.
So what are we looking at? Is that
This is looking like
that's
from the
facade?
roof deck down,
Oh, okay.
down to street level.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, they are. They're really different. So you've got 4 units per floor. Since the building is so narrow, the end units, have only one common wall, because they have, north, south, and east, or north, south, and west.
Huh.
And then this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, and the next one is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. So this is currently vacant, and this is listed at $350 with $25,000 for a parking right. And the reason we do a parking right is there's only 35 parking rights, and if everybody was here, they'd have to park in the middle.
Nice.
And the doorman also acts as a valet. So our assessments are a little higher because about $300 a month goes to the valet.
Okay.
But you put your car in the front, put your flashers on, they park it, you're ready to go, you call them, they have it up for you and ready.
Okay, and nobody ever gets left out?
No.
Even though
Unless you haven't bought a parking right.
Right.
This is gas forced air. The interesting thing is they don't have any overhead ductwork. It goes under the floor and comes out along that edge at the baseboard, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of unusual.
Kind of saves the space. Again, you have nice big windows. These tip in so you can clean them from the inside. And this window, you even have a little bit of view up here on this side of the building.
Let's see.
The Field Museum.
You can definitely see the Field Museum from here.
Yeah. So it's now some people put French doors, reposition. The other interesting thing about this building is there's no vertical supports. It's so narrow, you've got horizontal beams.
Oh, that's right.
So conceivably, you could take every wall out if you wanted.
Huh. Okay. This is smallish bedroom, got carpeting.
Now this is probably the bigger one of the two. And then you've got a tub and a separate shower.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna pay a little bit more for location here.
Yeah.
And for the valet and roof deck.
Yes.
That's part of the reason that we moved over from looking at new construction and decided to come out and look at some resales today. It's because I was feeling a little bit reluctant to want to pay all that money for the special amenities and assessments that come with new construction homes, because it seems like a lot of this stuff it's almost necessary that if you're going to buy new construction, you have to get the granite countertops, you have to have the stainless steel appliances, you need to pay for a fitness center whether or not you're interested in using that fitness center. And there are a lot of fees that everybody's required to pay, but not everybody is necessarily interested in all those features.
True.
So we've seen with these first few places that we checked out today, you have some options.
True.
All these have probably far different assessment fees, right? But
This is going to be more. This is the first one where we've seen the doorman. The valet parking, the last two were pretty comparable. Neither of them have a doorman.
Right.
The Donahue has an exercise room, a small exercise room.
Right, okay.
But, yeah, and the Franklin building has one staff Monday through Friday. The Donahue has 3 full-time employees every day. Somebody's there.
Right. But it even comes down to heating and air conditioning.
Yes.
I think in the Donahue, you pointed out that there is air conditioning isn't included.
Is not correct.
And
Yeah.
so
And here, you're on your own for everything.
I see.
Yeah, you have basic cable, but you have your own furnace, your own air conditioner
All right.
here.
Okay.
Deck we're going to see now. And there's over on this side, we have a grill for people to use. You can see we're facing, that's west over there. And then up. Yes, that's right. You know your developments. And this is a common roof deck for everybody to use. That's pretty nice.
I'd say that's a pretty impressive view.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not an enormous roof depth.
Well,
But, I think it compensates.
and it's never
with
crowded.
its
Maybe New Year's Eve, but even for the 3rd of July, there's maybe 6 people up here.
Well, there aren't a ton of people living in this building.
Yeah,
Right?
and a lot of times they'll be elsewhere for holidays and such. So the thing that this building has for it is it's, a redone older building. It's across from Grant Park. It's on Michigan Avenue. Again, you have all the other amenities of the South Loop. They're putting in a new train station down there they're going to take down the old one. It's over 100 years old. And they're putting in new stations. You can see some of the work already being done.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the South Shore and the electric line.